A woman proudly enters the headquarters of UNICEF in the United States. She is the head of the FINE Group, one of the top 1% conglomerates in Korea. Thank you to everyone who came here today. She is the chairman of the foundation. In fact, the Now Foundation she runs has been doing charity work that year. As was my habit, I threatened Tara. Mary came, threatened, shall we cancel the next schedule in Manila? Yes, I am scared, so let's cancel all schedules and stay home. It's a great idea. I'm sorry. Oh, the chairman is coming to Manila, too. Well, Juan Su arrived in the Philippines the next day. It's not too late. There's plenty of time. Dear, she's preparing for the interview. When President Juan comes, let's start together. That's how the interview with the Crown Prince began, and the Demon King offered to support Adia Payne. At that time, Youngik, her husband and successor to the Juan Group, appeared. I paid the money. It's my husband. He said he was appointed ambassador. Meanwhile, Do-yoon is watching suspicious movements at the casino. At that moment, a member of the organization, Lee, comes into view and listens to their conversation. After that, he disguises himself as Chung and sneaks into the room of the organization boss. I took a sneak peek. At that time, a customer came there. Then, he took a bag of money, but it turned out that Do was familiar with Jongju, and at the same time as Park Bae, Jongju called. He came. Then, 3 months ago, he was the main character who was mercilessly beaten by someone. Moments soon, Do-yoon approaches the main character, and the man that the gang member was talking about gave it to him right away. Won Su is on his way to do personal business that afternoon. There are no personnel at the moment. It's okay. It's a simple business, so she went to a luxury street in Manila. Actually, she went to pick up wood to donate, and she was also looking for an organization on the same street. Run, run, run dear, Wansun comes out of the store, and at that moment, Do-yoon saves Wansun, and if I plant it, she quickly goes to the back. Just as they were running, a water fountain began to appear to save them. That's how Wanswan was able to survive thanks to Do-yoon. Turn over. After a while, Do-yoon came out to reassure Wanswan. Rest assured, who are you? I did something where I told you, but Wanswan said Do-yoon intervened with the bulls. Who are you in doubt? Our bodyguard says, I'm not a bad person. What are you talking about? I'm just a person passing by. Don't worry, dear Do-yoon is fixing a broken car, but in the end, he decides to take his time. I won't go back to now. I'll take off the GPS to avoid any possible tracking. Let's go. Where are you going? That's where I live. I have a phone. Call the police. The police here will probably have a lot of liaisons right now. Let's leave. After that, the two people went to Do-yoon's house. It's on the second floor. Go up. At that time, Do-yoon asked who was behind the shooting incident. Who is the person trying to kill you? I'll go. Thank you for saving me. Calm down. It's really safe. I'll take you to the embassy. Call someone you trust and ask them to come there. Just tell them that it's 15 minutes from the embassy. Do-yoon is trying to bandage her wounds. It's a hospital call. I didn't memorize the number, so I can't remember. Any number is fine. Then, let's just go straight to the embassy. At that time, Won Sok Gi is suspicious of Do-yoon for doing this. It's not natural. He was a famous golf player. He lives as a miler. No, this is Yeonsu. Soon after, Do-yoon hands him a wet towel. Let's go wipe his face. After a while, Young-gu hurries to find Won-su. Chairman, the person who gave the statement about the incident is, in another room. I'm writing a statement. Let's go to this person's hospital first. But the relationship between the two was different than during the interview. Tomorrow's party is cancelled. You were talking to each other at AS before, but why did you come here? I'll look out for you. Meanwhile, here's the statement from the case of Jongju, who went to meet the witness. He went there just now. He said he had some work to do. Oh, look at that statement. Yes, so he found out the identity of the witness. Seo Do-yoon, yes, in the affidavit. Won-su? At that time, Young-it came to visit her. Because she was her mother, Won-su refused Miran's orders, but I told her that I would not do it. The party was cancelled because of that damn terrorist attack, but we don't have to do it like this in China. Let the chairman do it. Hey, I won't cancel the party there. How many times have I told you that the money to prepare a horse is the best? I can't deliver it with my own hands. So Mira used her brother Hyeon-su as an excuse. Should I call Sol Seo's brother? Then, I don't know when and to whom you traded bribes. If you're going to do this, Chairman, you don't have to attend. In the end, Mira is making a fuss. If you grow up, you can do it according to your size. It's my party. Don't shave my face and don't come to the party. Mother, oh, I'll take care of Chinese business. Kill that quickly. Du Yun remembers the protagonist at the same time. I will verify the patient's identity before killing him. Please tell me the patient's last name and birth date. Shinju Station was born on May 21, 1985. Seo Du Yun was born on September 4, 1985. Thank you. So, the two of them were close friends. I don't have anything against them. I promise you one thing. If you are in danger, I will risk my life to protect you. Also, Zhangju scouted him a little while ago. You can now come to Seoul and help me. Let's go out together at the flower shop together. If you call me a flower shop, I'll think about it and contact you. The next day, I received a bag of money from Chairman Wan Su, who asked England in the spirit of Ho Yi and Hua. Rashida, the Chinese ambassador, knows that it will never work out. You and your mother came to visit her and the secretary at that time prepared a press briefing. That's it. The ISIS emails and videos sent to the foundation were also edited. Pressry, you're crazy. ICE will kill me. This is my chance to advertise that I'm risking my life to do this. In the end, Wan Swan disobeys the group's instructions and commits a terrorist attack. I bought it without him. It is true that I received terrorist threats from ISIS because of this speech in which I supported Adia, a member of the horse minority, and called for an international trial. At this, Mira could not hold back her anger. What is that? What is that reporter's solution? Why are you solving this reporter's problem? That Osu will not stop even if there is a terrorist attack that threatens my life for a better world. Evil will be judged. Afterwards, a barrage of questions from reporters followed.
Are there any additional threats after the terrorist attack? Tarawa, who came to Wan Swan's party that evening, thank you for her son. She even took care of us and invited us to the party. Actually, she also had a child. Mom will be here soon. You can do well. At that time, Tara was worried about her because of yesterday, but yesterday was really okay. Oh, I was completely out of my mind yesterday and didn't feel like it was real, but it's okay. Now, a little while later, the two people are heading to the party. But, manager, this is Du, who worked with us on our team. Not long after that, someone's murder occurred. Oh, there was a police officer outside right now. Gyungwon is dead. Oh, it's a lie. Oh, who would tell such a lie? Oh, Su and the bodyguard, aren't those two lovers? The lover said, Han Kyung-do So is a former police inspector who saved me. I was really grateful yesterday. Mayor Park killed him on his own. After that, the party started in earnest and war, applause, Wansu's past is revealed next. I was born with a perfect spoon. Thank you to my mom. That's how it should be. In fact, her mom, Sui, used to play at the golf course. Her mom was digging on the golf course. Nice shot, oh, you're a nice shot over there. Nice shots, even before going like this. There was a connection. This woman is my future mother-in-law. She is the famous daughter of Korea's top conglomerate. This woman's husband is the son of the president at the time. He is a lawyer and my wife's secretary. These are my future brothers-in-law and husband, and I am not my wife. They are the vice president of Wahang Group. My mom didn't know and she was fired that day. After a while, Chuni stole a golf club. Mom, who is this? This is yours. This is mine. Then, just like that, Wanso started playing golf. Look straight ahead. He dropped out of high school and got a job as AD, earning money during the day and spending the night. We were practicing, and then one day, Chun made an important decision. You should quit being a caddy right away. Let's go to America and take a pro test. Suddenly, how are you doing in America? I don't know how much the prize money is for winning that. You have to pay 280 million won, right? In the end, the completion will be in America. I went there and ended up achieving great success. 2 years after I went to the United States, I earned a tour card, and over the next 10 years, I won 20 times. And by winning the tour championship, I was finally inducted into the Hall of Fame, and after 12 years, I completed it. Has become a very hot star in Korea. Is there a reason why you chose number 7 Haeyeon even though there was a strong headwind at the time? When I first started playing golf, the only clubs my mother gave me were a driver and a 7-iron. But you were on the rise. I had trouble completing it. I won over 10 billion won in prize money during my 10 years in the US, but my winnings were taken by Adu's mother. My mother continued to incur debt through gambling. In the end, I cut ties with my mother and made a living after that. From then on, I played golf. The number of players has changed to the number of donation angels. Meanwhile, Wan, who introduces England, introduces my husband, Kim Young-gook, vice chairman of Hua Group. At the charity auction that ended a while ago, he donated 880 million won through Lee Mok-ri. His son, Seo Aul, is responsible for the terrorist attack that happened to me yesterday. As a show of pride, I made a donation of 30 billion won through my foundation. Oh dear, impure glances were coming and going at the party, but surprisingly, Tara and Gook approached Tara. The same poem is left alone. Ju Won-soo goes to Tara.
And then but Won-soo had an unexpected reaction. That's not it. Don't get caught. What is it? Sister, did you know? Since when did you know? Did you know from the start? Are you that important? After that, Gook behaves like nothing happened. The two even danced with smiles. After the party was over, Won-soo went to visit Iran. Why didn't she come in and you left immediately? Would you like a drink for Chairman Won-soo, who always drinks alcohol first? How old are you when you start throwing things? You've been throwing things since you were born. Why did you do that? At that time, Raw threw something. It's not the day to do this. This is crazy, and I don't feel much better. She said you knew everything, so she read Iran's thoughts. Looking at the current situation, it seems that the chairman knew too. Even though I knew everything, I had no intention of divorcing. Why'd I have to divorce? I didn't even know that, and in fact, what was important to Sue was something other than the UK. Don't touch the now altar. Chairman, come out. It's mine. If I get divorced and leave, Chairman, you won't be able to do it with your own 2 feet. You know why. Please cooperate so that I can do my job well. Hey, I'm killing you. After a while, the vice president of Jeongju, who conveyed Yongguk's will, fell asleep in another room. Go up and rest. At that moment, Won-soo recalled her memories with England. She met her husband in Africa. A donation from the Fine Group Now Foundation, which was my golf sponsor. He personally called me and chose a woman to serve with me. He was digging a well in silence, and on the last day, he asked me, "Would you stop playing golf and marry me?" But Mira was completely sullen from the first time we met, and she looks like this. Yes, she sat down and said that her mother was gambling. Her mother should only contact her brother. Are you putting it off? Then it wasn't me who showed anger. Also, you knew all the details of my past. My mom said she was a caddy at my golf course. Do you know all that? Chairman, I guess you didn't buy it to bring people in. I lived like a beggar, but what kind of money did I get when I went to America? I went on a tour, and the chairman became my sponsor and made a living thanks to me. Because I was good at golf. At that time, Miran proudly brought up other people's stories. You know Gojin, they're all dead. Well, I met Gui before I met you. He and you killed my son. Laughs. You see, you believe me. I was shocked. Yun, I said that you were alive. Oh, I am laughing. I know love. Then, I handed over the Now Foundation to Sue. You know that our group has a charity foundation, right? You can take it. That's great. Make the wedding dress the most expensive one and wear it only once in your life. My brother follows me. Dear Yun-soo, you had to sign the contract suggested by the approval. Your brother is Oh Yun-soo, and it's offshore, etc. Mom who gambles. Yes, what will Mom do? Oh, I'm going to take my younger brother with me while I'm abroad. Yes, at that time, Byung Seng introduces himself to Sue. He's the managing director in charge of the family. You can think of him as the butler. If you need anything, please contact me at any time. This is how my marriage started, and it's already been 12 years. This has passed, and just as Du Yoon found Han Han, Won-soo came out of the bar. Why is there no one there? So the moment Du Yoon guards her. After that, Won-soo was drunk and couldn't find the room key. It was just by chance that day. I'm not a bad person, really. I am a person passing by. Should I just sleep with you today? I'm asking you how you feel. Are you unhappy or lonely? That's not true anymore. I came to your room, but the room key fell in front of the door. There was a speech. The next day, the secretary told us about England. The vice president departed on the morning flight after returning from a business trip to Hong Kong. The chairman also left early. Before posting the photos from yesterday's party on the foundation's website, please get back to me. Chairman, sir, I will check out and come back. In such a delicate atmosphere, only 2 people were left. Not long after, Du Yoon and Sang Ha came in through the apartment. The total space of the rooms in Merid. Most of the RF team were leaving work. K1Q1P1 here in Songju. I went back and forth, and Du Yo went to England. He brought up the story. The general manager of Seonbi's security team is mainly in charge of the vice president. Yes, then there are personal errands. Well, it's not a given. He's getting used to it. I understand. Also, he deliberately shows Juvyuk's picture. It was in Juvyuk's room in Manila. It's a waste of a person who screams in a foreign country. It's not my country. Isn't it a waste to find a friend in the sand? They said they would find the culprit there by any means possible. At that time, another bodyguard came in. It's Li Jin, the chairman said. Team leader, come. The Chinese group that died at the same time. Wan Su remembers the words of Du Ho, the president of What's Left. A work that realistically captures the story of the inheritance war for the top 1% in Korea. Waga Scandal is currently being released on Disney Plus every Wednesday at 4 p.m. The next episode will be edited and presented to you as quickly as possible, so please subscribe and watch. You can view the video faster by clicking on the notification settings. Thank you very much for watching the long video until the end. Up to now, this has been the content of episode 2 of Fine Street Scandal.